This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so in the last session, we discussed about that till here, who am I command, right? So we discussed about the who command, w command, users command. Then we discussed about the who am I, and we executed all these commands. So now we'll discuss about that other commands. So already we know that each command have that binary files, right? See, we're executing mkdir DevOps. What this command is going to do? It is going to create a directory. So that creating directory, that logic has stored in one particular file. Each command have the binary files, and each command have the manual pages. So manual pages means those pages contains the description about that particular command. So what is the use of this command? What this command is going to do, right? So where I can see those binary files and manual pages. For that one, we are going to use that where is command. Where is mkdir. So where is command is going to use that the path of binary files and manual pages. So you have installed Java and you want to know where the Java has installed. Very simple. Where is Java? So if Java is installed, this particular Java command binary files where it has stored, it is going to give the path. Okay, let's execute. Where is mkdir? See, mkdir command binary files are stored in this one, and manual pages are stored in this particular. Right. So now execute where is Java. See, Java is not installed in our lab in our server, right? So that's why it is not giving any path. So how to check whether Java is installed or not? Very simple. Java version. It will give the which version of Java has installed. It is saying that Java command not found. Means Java software has not installed. Clear. So that's why it is not giving the path also. If it is installed, it is going to give. So already mkdir command binary files that software has installed, that package has installed. So that's why binary file is in this particular directory, manual pages are in this particular directory. Clear? So like this, we are going to find. Yes, so we can use the which also. Which Java. Okay, so it is saying that no Java in this one. Okay, which mkdir. See, it is giving the only the binary files. See, where is command is going to use that binary files path as well as manual pages path. But which command is going to use just only the binary files. So that is the difference between where is and which command. Clear? So next command is date command. So if you want to display the your system date and time and time stamp and the time zone. Okay, so you can use that date command. Using the date command, you can display the date and time timestamp, the time zone, and you can set the date. So right now I have logged in as a normal user or root user. Come on guys, I have logged in as a normal user, right? So I have logged in as a EC2-user. EC2-user is a normal user. If you log in as a normal user, you will see that dollar symbol. If you log in as a root user, What is the symbol we see here instead of dollar? Hash, right? Okay. So if you logged in as a normal user, you can display the date and time. You are not able to set the date and time. So if you want to set the date and time, you have to log in as a root user. Let's execute it. See, it is going to display the server time, right? So Monday, July 19th and 40 minutes means it's early morning only. Means like it's UTC time zone. So for UTC time zone, for those guys, it's right now, it's 12:40 a.m. IST. 12:40 a.m. The time is UTC time zone. So for India, what is the time zone? Come on, guys. What is the time zone? IST. IST is the time zone. India standard time. Right. So like that, for US people and all, CDT, EDT, right? PST, like that, many time zones are there. Right. See, for my class, many of the guys are coming from other countries. So that's why when their people are asking what is the class timings, so I am going to say that 6 a.m. IST. So they are going to convert 6 a.m. IST equal to that. What is the EST? Just if you search in Google, it is going to give. So that particular time they are going to join. Okay. Okay. So that's why I'm going to specify the time. So this time zone is going to different for each country, guys. Right. So date command is going to display the date, time, and time zone also. This time zone is very, very important. Okay. So if you try to set the date, you have to use the -s. And first of all, you are not able to set the time zone. So I'm trying to set the date like 2021 year, month, date. So this is the time format you have to give, the date format. What it is saying? Operation not permitted. Cannot set the date because you have logged in as a normal user. Right. So Venkat Subbareddy is asking what is the difference between EST and PST? That is the time zones. Okay. See, like for India, the time zone is IST. Okay. We have TP convert to root user first. Different. Okay. So if you want to set the date, you have to switch to the root user. Okay. So if you want to switch to the root user, what is the command? Sudo space su space hyphen. Okay. So now my requirement is I want to find how many hard disks are attached to the my server, and each hard disk how much total space and how much has utilized and how much is free. Okay, what to do? So for that one, we are going to use that df command. Df means disk free. See, if we execute df, it is giving that this is one of the hard disk. This is one of the hard disk. Already we know all the hard disks are going to be mounted in this particular directory, dev directory, right? It contains all the devices information. If you see, it is giving some numbers. As a layman, we are not able to understand that one, right? So now what I have to do? If you want to display in human readable format, already you guys knows what is the option I need to use along with the df command. Hyphen h. H means human readable format. If you observe here, it is giving the 10 GB hard disk space. Did you remember when we are creating EC2 instance, we are by default it is going to select the 10 GB hard disk space. By default it is going to select that 10 GB hard disk space, right? Less than 10 GB, is it possible to provide? It is not possible. So if you want, you can go ahead and try to create with less than 10 GB hard disk space. It is not going to allow. You can go ahead and try it. Okay. So this is very important question, guys. So what is the command to display that all the mount points? Means all the hard disk, how many hard disks are there, and each hard disk how much space it utilized. Okay. So the answer is df command. You can use the df-h if you want to display in a human readable format. Clear? So now my requirement is I want to know that one particular directory size, how much it is utilized. I have one directory. I want to know that how much space it is utilized. So for that one, we are going to use that du. Du means disk utilized. Okay. So here specify that directory name. Okay. So I am going to specify the directory, my home directory. Home directory. Okay. I am going to specify that tilde symbol. Already we know this tilde symbol represents that user home directory. User home directory. If you see in user EC type for user home directory, we have many subdirectories. So it is displaying that all the in detail information, but I want that summary. Okay, so this EC2 user home directory, how much space it is utilized. I don't want to display that in detail information. So, and also I want to display in human readable format. du-h. See, it is displaying the kilobytes. So I don't want that. I don't want to display all this information. What to do? du-sh. S means summary. H means human readable format. Tilde symbol means user home directory. See, it is giving that summary. Okay, earlier this particular directory, what are the subdirectories are having, those subdirectories information also, right? So this is also a very important one. Clear? So we discussed where is, date, df and du. So now we'll discuss about the host name. So already we know each server having that host name and IP address. I want to know that host name of my particular server. For that one, we are going to use the host name command. Same way here, using the host name command, we can display, right? As a normal user, if you execute host name command, just we are going to display. As a root user, we are going to set the host name also. Right? So let me execute that host name command. See, this is your server host name. Okay. So each server have the IP address also. Each server have the IP address also. How to display the type address? Very simple. if config. So if you are using that Windows machine, just you can use that IP config. Just open the command prompt, and execute that command ipconfig, and just verify it whether you can able to see the type address or not. Can you able to see? Sir, no. Okay. Thank you, Vijay Singh has confirmed. Okay. See, after executing ifconfig, it is displaying that this one internet address, inet internet address. Right. So this is your server IP address. Same way, we can use that IP space A. IP space A. See, it is also displaying that IP address. Same 172.31.677. 172.31.677. Right. So we can use that host name -I. See, it is also giving that same 172.31.6.77. Same this one and this one. Right. So like that, using the host name -I, IP space A, ifconfig, you can identify the host name, IP address of that particular server. If you see, if you use that IP A, IP space A, it is going to give that IP address. Along with that one, if you see /20. So this is a subnet range. We are going to discuss what is the /20 in the AWS VPC concept. Okay, we'll discuss in detail. So this is also very important question. What is this after IP address /20 or 22? What is this? We'll discuss in detail. Okay. So now you have to remember what is the command to display the IP address. IP space A, ifconfig, and hostname -I. So hostname -I, it is going to give that currently whatever the host name is there, na, for that particular whatever the IP address has mapped, that IP address is going to display. Suppose if you change the server host name, the IP address, it is going to display the different one. So now what I will do, I will switch to the root user and I'm going to set the host name. So already we know host name command is going to be good for displaying the host name and setting the host name. Host name and give that host name, host name command, and which host name you want to set to your server, you can give that one. So I am setting that mithuntechnologies.com. Now if you type host name, see, it is giving that Mithun Technologies. So this is a temporary change only. Now if you execute host name -I, see, it is giving that different IP address. Okay. So host name -I is going to give that currently whatever the host name you have mapped to your server, that particular host name IP address it is going to give. Okay. So that's why if you want to find that IP address of your server, you can use that IPA or this one ifconfig. You can use it. Clear? So again, if you want, come back to normal user. Just type that exit command. So it is going to log out that user. Clear? So now we discussed many commands so far, right? I want to know that each command detailed documentation, or you know one command but you don't know more information about that particular command. What to do? You can use that man command. Man, you can use that mkdir. So already we discussed about the mkdir command, right? So I want to know that more information about that particular command. Just execute man mkdir. Hit the enter. See, create the directories if they do not already exist, right? So what the man command it will do? It is going to create the directories if the directories are not there, right? So hyphen m mode, hyphen p parents, okay, hyphen v purpose, right? Did you remember these three options we discussed already, right? So like that, that option is there, okay, help and version. These are the two options for all the commands. It will be there. Okay, so if you want, so he is the author of that particular command. Now I want to come back. Just press that Q. Q means quit. Once if you press the Q, it is going to come out. Same way, you can type man ls. See, list directory contents. List information about the files. Hyphen a all, right? Including hidden files also, right? That option we discussed. Then we discuss about that hyphen h, human readable format. Hyphen I, inode number. Print the index number of each file, right? L, long listing, right? So like this, R, reverse, right? So T, modified time, access time, all these things we discussed, right? So if you want to come back, press the key. Man date. See, print or set the system date and time. Okay, so it is going to display the timestamp also, or this time zone also. Using the date command, we are not able to set the time zone. So for if you want to set the time zone, you have to use the time zone command. Clear? See, using the date command, we can print the date and time, and you can set the date and time also. So if you want to come back, press the key. So like that, guys, using the man command, we can see that more information about this one. So what the man command is going to do? So whatever the command you are passing along with the man command, already we know each command having the documentation files. So man command, it will read that manual pages related to that particular command, and it is going to display. If you see, when you are purchasing any product like mobile, along with the mobile you are going to get one manual. What is the use of that manual? It is going to give the help document how to use that product, right? Same way here we are going to use the man command. This man command is going to get the information from manual pages, and it is going to display. Clear? So we have one more command, info, and give the command name. See, it is giving that create directories with the specified names. Okay, hyphen m mode, hit the enter. Just scroll down. Hyphen p parents, hyphen v purpose. Okay, so if you want to come back, you can press the Q. Same way, we have one option called as hyphen help. Okay, each command have one option hyphen help. Right. See, using the man command or info command or hyphen help option, you can get that more information about that particular command. So you can use the man command. So man is going to give that detailed information. Okay, sir, can I use the term man? Man, hmm? Sir, no. Can we use man and woman? No, no. Why? Ramakant is saying yes. Hmm? Surendra saying yes. Arey bhaiya, there is no command called as woman. Okay, man command is there. Arey yaar, what is this Linus Torvald did? He's see again he's showing that difference. So Linus is a man, na? Okay, he's that's why he's created one the command called as man. Okay, it is very bad man. Hmm? He didn't created one command at least woman, hmm? Or women, right? It is very bad. Okay, so guys, so who are there na in this batch, the ladies and girls, you guys can create one command. You guys can explore. Anyway, Linux is a open source, na? You can create it. So just guys, I'm kidding. Okay, so there is no man, woman. Okay, there is no man command. Okay, man. See, manual pages utilities. Okay, where's that? Yeah, you can create the aliases. I'm asking that. Do you have any command? Srini is saying, sir, man is the short form for manual. Why you are thinking like that, man? Hmm? Okay, clear, right? About that help. So now I don't want the detailed information. I know the command. I want to know that very short description about that particular command. Okay. So for that one, we are going to that. What is mkdir? Sir, you were teaching the English, sir. Where is mkdir? What is mkdir? What is this one? This is not the English class, man. Already we learned that English more than you. Just teach the Linux commands. Yes, bhaiya, these are the Linux commands only. Okay. See, what is command is going to give the short description of what are the command you are passing. See, make directories. What is hey guys? Sorry, can you able to hear me? So it says disconnected. Sorry. Okay. So if you want to know about that short description, we are going to use that what is, right? Clear. So if you want more information, we'll use the man command. Clear. So now we'll discuss about that service command or systemctl command. So very important commands. Service or systemctl. Service or systemctl. See, if you install any software, suppose if you take that Jenkins. Jenkins is a popular continuous integration tool. We are going to discuss. Okay. So once you install this Jenkins software, it is going to create a one service called as Jenkins. If you install Apache HTTP server, it is going to create a one service called as HTTPD. HTTPD. Okay. So I want to know about this services status, and first of all, I want to know that how many services are there. I want to list out. So if you are using Windows machine, just open the run prompt. So if you want to open the run prompt, Windows button and R, it is going to open the run prompt. So there you can type services.msc. Just type services.msc. Okay, it is going to open one window. Can you confirm? So who are using Windows? Is it opening? It will display that the services and description. Right. So now my requirement is in Linux how to display that all the services. Very simple. Systemctl list hyphen unit hyphen files. List hyphen unit hyphen files. So if you execute this command, it is going to display that the services. See, services. If you want to see that other services, just press the enter button. See, just press the enter button. So cranda d, remember the service name. It is very important. Cranda d. We'll discuss. Okay, so all the services extension is dot service. All the services extension is dot service. Okay, see, just if you hit the enter, one service is going to display. So if you want to come out, press that Q. Press the Q. Q means quit. Okay, so if you are using Windows, we are going to use that services.msc. If you are using Linux, you can use this command. Now I know that I am familiar with the services, service names. Now I want to check the status of service, or I want to start the service, or I want to stop the service. What to do? Very simple. You can use service command or systemctl command. So if you're using the service command, service name, options. So here options may be like status or start or stop or restart. Okay, see these are the four options. Any one of the option you can pass to your service command. So if we are going to use the systemctl command, systemctl options and service name, systemctl options and service name. Clear? So now, if you want to know the status of HTTPD or SSH service name, SSHD, this is one of the service. This is one of the service. Okay, just execute the status. So it is going to display the status of that particular service. Okay, so as a normal user, you can execute this and you can check the status. See what it is saying? It is showing that it's up and running, right? That's why it is showing that active. So press that Q, it will come out. So if you want to stop, if you execute this command as a normal user, you are not able to stop or start or restart. Okay, it is going to ask the password. See, authenticating as a root means it is going to ask the root user password. Do you have root user password? No. What you will do? Press that Control and C. Okay. So like this, you can come out and you can switch to the root user. If you want to switch to the root user, sudo space su hyphen. See now you have logged in as a root user. Now you can execute that service command, service name, stop. It has stopped. You can check the status. See what it's saying? Inactive, dead means it is not running. So if you want, you can start it. It started. You can check the status. See, it is running and it is going so. So when it has started, it is showing that 4 seconds. Oh, it is started. 4 seconds ago, it has started. So you can use that systemctl command also. Systemctl service name SSHD. Sorry, option status and service name. See, it is giving that active. So using the systemctl command, you can check the status, you can stop the service, you can start, restart it. Along with that one, you can enable the service and you can disable the service also. So what is the use of enabling the service and disabling the service? Systemctl enable service name. Service name is Jenkins. So if you execute this command, it is going to enable the service. So what do you mean by enabling? What is the use of enable? See, as soon as you have started your Linux server, okay, so automatically this service also going to start automatically. You don't want to again manually start this Jenkins service. Okay, so as soon as your Linux server is started, if you want to start this any service, you can enable it. So if you want to disable, very simple, disable. So the systemctl command has introduced in RHEL 7.x version. So you mean in RHEL 6.x there is no service systemctl command? Yes. No, we don't have that systemctl command. So when we are using 6.x version, we were using that service command, right? Chandana Shashikant is asking that what is the difference between start and enable? Start means we are going to start the service, okay, whenever it required. Enable means as suppose you have stopped your Linux server, all the services which are running in that Linux server, it is going to be stopped. When you are going to start again, so that time if you don't enable, services are not going to start automatically. You have to execute that service command or systemctl command. See, even in your Windows machine also, that service manager window is showing that automatic also, right? So if you make it automatic, once if you started your laptop, so automatically services are going to start. Otherwise, you have to start manually. Clear? So sometimes people are going to say, "Hey, my laptop become very slow." Stop the services. Yes or no? Did you heard about from your support desktop support team? So he will say, "So whatever you are not going to use the services, please stop the server." Yes or no? So like that. So whenever it is required, you can start it. So if you want, as soon as your server is started, you can enable that service. Clear? So guys, this is very important command, systemctl or service command. Clear? So the systemctl command has introduced in from 7.x version onwards. From 7.x version onwards. So earlier we don't have. So which version of RHL you guys are using? So who are using na? Can you confirm, guys? We are using that 7.5. Okay, 7.5 and some 7.6 servers. Nitin is saying 7.9. Krishna is using that 8. Oh, 8 is the latest version, guys. So guys, these versions also very important. So if you want to know, and that interviewer is going to check to confirm whether really you are using these servers or not, he's going to use that, ask that, hey, which version of RHL you are using? If you say 10, 9, in, immediately he is going to disconnect the call. Why? Because we don't have that 9 version of RHL. Still the latest version is 8 only. Venkat Subbareddy is like a question bank only, man. How to check which version of you are using? We'll discuss that one. Okay. So just remember that, yes, already Vijay Singh has given answer for you. Okay. Anyway, we are going to discuss that command, cat space slash etc slash red hat hyphen release. Okay. So we are going to check that one. That is the last slide. If you go and see, it will be there. So guys, remember these versions, 7.5 or 7.9, you can say. Okay. So 8 still we didn't use it. 2 years back we were using the 6.5 version. Okay. Sir, when you were using 6.x, which command you were using for starting the service? Service command. So if you want to enable the service in 6.x, which command you are using? Very simple. Service chkconfig on. Correct? Na? There is no service enable that option. Chkconfig on, I think, right? Yes, this one. Chkconfig on and service name. Service name. Chkconfig service name on. So like that you can use it. We don't have enable or disable, okay, with the service command. There is no. Okay, we were using chkconfig command. Chkconfig service name, and you can use it on or off. like this one. Okay, clear? So already we discussed about that uptime command. So the last command is in this particular slide, last command only. So I want to know that how many users are logged in, okay, and at what time they have logged in, at what time they have logged out. I want to know that, and from which IP address they have logged in. Just execute that last command. Hit the enter. See, it is going to give that EC-user has logged in from this particular IP address on Monday, July 12th. Okay, so see, it is going to give 13th also I have logged in, 14th also, 15th I have logged in many times, then 19th. Still I'm there. See, it is showing that still logged in. Right. So like this, guys, easily we can able to check, okay, which user from which IP address has logged in. Okay. So like this, you can check the users logged in activity. So sometimes what the people are going to say, the hey, this particular time, whoever logged in, let me know. No, I didn't logged in. I didn't logged in. So this incident it happened. So one guy has logged in and he executed some commands. He messed up the server. He messed up the server. Okay. So when they are identifying, they have identified, and that particular day, that particular user has logged in, and they were asking, they are inquiring. He's saying that no, I didn't log in. They took this screenshot and they terminated him. So guys, if you do any mistake, immediately you can report to your lead so that at least we can restore that whatever you did the mistake, right? So whatever you are doing, everything it is going to monitor, okay, from your laptop, company laptop, whatever you're doing, it is going to monitor. So that's why be careful. Whatever you did the mistake, honestly, you can accept that mistake. Be honest, definitely will survive. You will become successful person. Okay, clear? Anybody have any questions about this particular slide? Yes, as a normal user also, you can able to check that users logged in activity. So Anand is asking how to create one service. We'll discuss. So when you are installing a software, for that particular software, we are going to create the service. We'll discuss how to create the services, how to check which command was executed with the last. So with the help of last command, it is not possible. Okay, you can use that history command. It will give that. See, already Srini has given. If you use the history command, it will give that which command has executed, all the information it will give. Clear? So the next slide is process management related commands. Okay. Chinna is asking what is cron.d service? Wait. Okay. We'll discuss later. So already we know that in the Linux, if you execute any command or if you execute any shell script, it is going to give that process ID. Okay. So for that one, just execute the ps command. So the ps command, it is going to give that the current user, all the process IDs it is going to give. Current user process IDs it is going to give. Okay. But my requirement is, see, just if you execute, PS. So if you want, you can execute as a normal user also. Okay, PS. So guys, in the document, in the slides itself, I have mentioned. So whatever the commands you have to execute only as a root user, already I have specified. Only root user can execute. So as a normal user, you are not able to execute the CHOWN and CHGRP. Okay. So PS command you can execute as a normal user also. So I executed PS command. That's why this process ID has created. So we have connected to the server. That's why this process ID has generated 1680. This process ID has generated. Right. So now my requirement is I want to know that all the users process IDs. See, in this Linux server, many users are there, right? Many system users are there. System users means those users are created by software itself. When you are installing a software, it is going to create a one service, one user. Those users we are going to call as system users. Now, I want to display all the users process IDs in the detailed format. So for that one, we are going to use that ps space hyphen ef. E means all, f means formatted way. See here, it is giving that detailed information. So which user this particular command is running. Because of this command is running, this is the process ID. So this particular process parent process ID is this one. PPID means parent process ID, right? So this command is running by the root user UID, user ID. UID means user ID, right? So like this, see all the users process IDs and in detail it is giving it, right? See here some dbus, this user, like these are the system users, right? So ps-ef it will give that detailed information about that all the users process IDs. Now my requirement is I don't want to display all the process IDs. I want to display only the Java process IDs. I want to display only the Java process IDs. It's very important question. ps-ef. So if you want to give one command output as an input to the other command, which symbol we are going to use? Pipe symbol. And I want to search something. We'll use the grep command. Grep Java. So what this command is going to give? Whatever the ps-ef command output, it is going to give the input to the grep command. What the grep command is going to, whatever the keyword you are passing with that keyword, it is going to search. So it will give that only the Java process IDs. So if you want to know the Tomcat process IDs, very simple. ps-ef grep Tomcat. Grep Tomcat. So like that, guys, many times we are going to use this ps-ef command. Clear? Okay. So assume you have installed that Jenkins software. Okay, we are going to install, and once if you install this Jenkins server, it is going to create a one service called as Jenkins. You are trying to stop that Jenkins service using the service command. Service name, stop. You are not able to stop it. What you are going to do? Get the Jenkins process ID. How to get the Jenkins process ID? ps-ef grep Jenkins. Then we have one command kill -9 process ID. Using the kill command, we can kill the process. Okay, so here -9 is a process ID. -9 is a process ID. Okay, so like that, sorry, here -9 is the signal type, not the process ID, signal type. So the signals are from 1 to how many signals are there with the kill command? 64. Okay, just type kill -l. See, it is going to give that list of signals, whatever it is supporting. We are using that 9. 9 means kill signal. Okay, so guys, kill command is not going to use it for killing the process IDs. We can use for other purpose also. We can use for other purpose also. Okay, so based on your signal type, based on your signal type, it is going to act. It is going to act. Clear? So in one of the interview they asked, so what is the -9? It is a kill signal. So like that, how many signals are kill command is supporting? 64 signals. See, 1 to 64. Clear? But most of the time we are going to use -9. So now what I will do, see, I want to kill this process ID. Very simple. Kill -9 1680. Okay. So now it is going to disconnect the server. Why? Because of that connection established to the server. That's why this process ID has created. Now see, it has disconnected. See, right now, if you go and execute unit, see it is giving that Darwin. Means you didn't connect it to the server. Just again, you can press that up or a mark. You will get that SSH command. Hit the enter. See, it has corrected. Now you can execute uname command. See, Linux. After seeing the Linux, only you have to execute the commands. Clear? So guys, kill command also a very important command. PS command, kill command. Next one is the top command. See, I want to know that I want to display that Linux servers resources utilization, how it is utilizing. So for that one, we are going to use that top command. So we can call top command as a one resources utility monitor. Resources utility monitor means it will display that currently how your server resources are using. Just execute the top command. Hit the enter. See, it is showing that total 90 total tasks are there. In that one, 2 are running, 8 are sleeping, 2 users are logged. It is showing the 2 users. Okay, and load average. See, it is giving that memory information. How much total memory? Memory means RAM here. How much it is free, how much it is utilized, and how much it is used for buffer. And if you see here, CPU utilization, memory utilization, everything it is going to give. See, it is going to display that dynamically. If any change, immediately it is going to display in the top. Right? It's a one monitor. It is also very important command, guys. Okay. So right now your CPU is not utilizing. That's why your load average is 0. That's why your load average is 0. Okay. So if you start running any softwares or any servers, so it is going to utilize more, right? So then you can see that the load average is also, it will be instead of 0 0 some numbers it is going to be clear. So if you want to come out, you can press that Q. Just press the Q. Sir, today in class many times we have used that Q. Hmm? Yes, many commands we use. If you want to come out, we are using the Q. Quit. Right. So it is very, very, very important command, guys. When we are going to see, one of the interviewer, he asked that question. One of the developer has pinged you, and he's saying that my application is not working. How you are going to debug that one? So first you have to check that server hard disk space is why? Because each application it is going to create a one log file, okay, to store that logs related to that application. How we are going to check? What is the command to check that hard disk space under? Today only we discussed df-h command, right? So you executed that df-h command, and it looks good. Only 30% of hard disk space has utilized. Okay, still we have remaining 70%. Okay, but still my application is not working. Then what to do? You have to check that CPU utilization, RAM utilization. If the CPU utilization is 100%, your application is going to work. No, it is not going to work. Right? Then what to do? You have to execute the top command and check that how much your CPU utilization. If your CPU utilization is 100%, what you have to do immediately? Immediately you have to check that which service or which command it is utilizing. Okay, and see, this is the command. So right now top command is executing with this user. This is the process ID, and it is utilizing that 0.3% of your CPU. So it is going to show here 100%. So that time immediately contact this particular user. Hey man, one of the application or one of the shell script it is running with your name, and it is taking that 100% repeat utilization. Please stop immediately, or you can delete that job. Because of that particular job, other applications are affecting. Please take care. Okay, so like that we are going to check that. Clear? Very, very important command. So the top command it is going to give that the currently how your server resources are utilizing. You can monitor your server resources, right? But my requirement is yesterday or 2 hours back how my server resources are utilizing. I want to know that. So for that one you can use that SAR command. SAR means system activity report. It is used to collect that CPU, memory, and IO usages. Okay. So top command it will give that currently how your server resources are utilizing. SAR command it will display that your server resources how earlier it was working. Okay. So there is not by default SAR command is going to install. Okay. You have to install this package. So if you want to install that SAR, how we are going to install? If you want to install a package, we'll use it m command yum install. There is no SAR. Okay, so you have one package name called system statistics. You have to use this package name to install the SAR. So after executing this command, so the SAR command is going to work. Okay, so just go ahead and install this package and you can use it. Clear? So guys, ps command, kill command, top command. These three are very important commands. Clear? So next one is archive commands. See, you have a one directory, DevOps directory, and which is having that 10 GB size. You want to move to the other server and you want to archive it. Okay, so instead of directly moving this folder, you can create a zip file or tar file. Okay, so if you are using Windows, you can create a rar files also, right? WinRAR, using the WinRAR software. But in the Linux, it is going to create that zip file or tar files using the commands. So if you want to create a zip file, we are going to use the zip command. Zip -r recursively zip file name devops.zip. For which directory you want to create the zip file, specify that directory name. Specify the directory name. Clear? So like this, you can create a zip file. Right? Let's see. I have DevOps directory. Inside the DevOps directory, if you see, some files are there, directories also there. I want to create a zip file for this particular directory. How to create it? Very simple. Zip -r. You have to use the -r. -r means here recursive. Recursive. Zip file name devops.zip. For which directory? DevOps directory. What it is saying? Command not found means this particular package is not installed. How to install it? Switch to the root user. You can execute that yum command, yum install zip unzip, okay, tar. So is it possible to install multiple packages at a time? Yes, it is possible. You have to give that space between each package name. Zip space unzip space tar. Okay, separated by space, you have to give. Just execute it. Okay, see, it has installed. Now you can execute that zip command, zip -r, zip file name devops.zip, okay, directory, DevOps directory. Oh, right now I have logged in as a root user. In the root user, there is no DevOps directory. See, it has created. Just check it ls. See, DevOps.zip file has created. Right, DevOps.zip file has created. So now I want to extract it. See, in the DevOps, most of the softwares are like zip files only. Most of the softwares are zip files only. How to extract it? How to extract it? We are going to use that unzip command. Okay. So first, let me delete this directory rm-rf devops. rm-rf devops. Let's see. There is no DevOps directory. Right? There is no DevOps directory. Now I'm going to extract it. Unzip DevOps. So using the unzip command, we can extract the zip file. See, extracted. Right? Now if you go and see, you can see that DevOps directory. Now I want to create a tar file. So tar is another archive format. Like zip, we have tar. So most of our DevOps softwares, it will come in the form of .zip or .tar format. How to create a tar file? Very simple. We are going to use the tar hyphen cbf. C means create, V means verbose, F means file system. So I want to create DevOps.tar file. So for which directory? DevOps directory. I want to create for DevOps directory. Okay. So once if you execute this command, okay, it is going to create the tar file. See. So if you don't use V, it is not going to display this one. Just it will create it. C means create, V means verbose, the output. F means file system. Now if you go and see, it has created this tar file. Okay, tar file has created. Now I want to extract the tar file. Just remove that DevOps directory. It has deleted. Okay, see there is no DevOps directory. Now I want to extract the tar file. So do we have any command untar? So like unzip? No, we don't have. We don't have any. Then what is the command? Same tar command only. So guys, for creating and extracting, we are going to use the same command, tar command only. Okay, tar, but we are going to use that different options. Hyphen x. X means extract. X means extract. V means verbose. F means file system. DevOps.tar. The file name we have to specify. Okay. So like this, you can create the tar file and you can extract the tar file using the tar command. Clear? Let's see. See, it has extracted. Okay. If you go and see, DevOps directory has the. So like this, guys, you can create the tar files. You can extract the tar files. Clear? So anybody have any questions, guys? So as part of interview, these comments are not important, right? But when we are installing the softwares, it is going to be use these commands. Okay. So in tomorrow's class, we are going to discuss about that user and group related commands. Okay. So far, what we did, whatever the users are existed currently, those users we use it, right? Like a zip command, sorry, EC-type user and root user. But I want to create the users. I want to create the users. I want to create the groups. We use that existing group called as wheel. Instead of those things, we can create our own users and groups, and we can use those users and groups. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to discuss about that user and group related commands. Then next day we'll discuss about that very important topic called as cron tab. Okay, someone asked what is the use of cron D service. Here we are going to discuss about that. Later we'll discuss about that. Some commands are there. So I need that 3 more days to complete this Linux commands. Jayashree is asking, is it possible to remove all the directories one shot? Yes. If you execute rm-rf star, it is going to delete that all the files and directories in current directory. Okay, clear guys? Okay, so I hope everyone is there in the Skype group. Whoever paid the fees, everyone is there, I think. Right. If you are not, just ping me. I'm going to add you guys. So guys, don't miss anybody tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Very, very important topics we are going to discuss. Clear? Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.